It was produced by Bruce Robinson, and we're going to kick it off with the first song on the record. It's called Country Guero. In the summer with the full moon rising, well, up into the sky it starts climbing, and by the firelight I see her smiling. Well, she's my country girl and I get high when I see her face shining bright as the full moonlight. My heart starts to race like an eagle, my soul takes flight. I get high every time I see her face. And in the autumn with the cool breeze blowing, the leaves start to fall, the branches showing. And in the springtime with the garden growing, well, she's my country girl and I love knowing that every time I see her face shining bright as the full moonlight, my heart starts to race like an eagle, my soul takes flight. I get high every time I see her face. And in the winter when the air gets colder, the Lord sent her there so I could hold her. I love my country girl in all four seasons, on different days for different reasons. Well, every time I see her face shining bright as the full moonlight, my heart starts to race like an eagle, my soul takes flight. Well, I get high every time I see her face. High, high, I get high, 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 I get high. Lord, I get high every time I see her face. Love my country girl in all four seasons, on different days for different reasons. All right, thank y'all very much. Sure nice to be out here in South Austin. So that song was obviously about falling in love with a girl. This next one's kind of about starting a family. Just some of the major themes of the record: love and family, things like that. It's a tune called American Dream. I grew up in a small town. I never really had much. Looking back now, I never knew how lucky I was to have folks that loved me, a roof over my head, food on the table, my own room with a bed. And nowadays, strange as it seems, I see we live in the American dream. But when my parents divorced, well, everything changed. I was playing sports and making good grades. Well, I started playing my guitar and chasing after the girls, and thinking I could be a star, thinking I could change the world. Nowadays, strange as it seems, I see I've been living the American dream. Waiting at home, there's a woman I love. We got a son of our own, I thank the Lord above. I sit sometimes and play my guitar, I see the news on Channel 12. I say, baby, they've gone too far, we're gonna have to change the world ourselves. So nowadays, strange as it seems, I see they live in the American dream. Nowadays, strange as it seems, I see we live in the American dream. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah.
All right. Dallas Burrow live here from Guero's Taco Bar in South Congress. This is Texas Radio Live, our weekly Wednesday shindig here at Guero's here on Sun Radio. I'm Chris Mosier. American Dream, you are living a dream right now. You are primed for great things, Dallas, with this new record coming out on Friday. You mentioned a second ago that Bruce Robinson was the producer of this record.
That's right. Yeah.
I dug into your bio a little bit. Tell us the story of meeting him and hooking up with him and getting that going.
Sure, yeah. Well, so I was coming back from Nashville after having made my last record up in East Nashville in Tennessee, and you know, I was just kind of dreaming about what I wanted to do moving forward and making my next album. And so a couple of years ago, you know, before the pandemic and everything, I was up in Colorado opening a couple of shows for my friend Charlie Crockett. And, you know, it just so happened that Charlie introduced me to Bruce up in Steamboat, Colorado. And I guess, you know, the rest is history. It wasn't too much longer after that. Charlie was like, yeah, man, maybe, you know, think about working with Bruce on your next record. And I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea, you know? So,
awesome. So you came down here and you guys did it kind of old school.
Yeah.
Largely cut. I mean, is it largely or is it all straight up live recordings? Or
there's a few overdubs and stuff.
Little bit, maybe.
But for the most part, I would say 90% of the record is all live. which is, you know, a cool way to do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, dudes playing in a room. As a matter of fact, the cats up here on stage with Dallas are amongst all the folks who played on the record.
Right.
Let's introduce them real quick. Over here on the right, so far on guitar and on mandolin is Larry Cheney. Cheney, right? Got it. Cool.
Chainsaw Cheney.
There you go. And over on the other side, Sterling Finley on the stand-up bass. Sterling comes from great pedigree, being the son of the great songwriting legend Kent Finley from down in San Marcos. So very, very cool. And all the other cat dudes playing on the record also of the similar kind of high-powered pedigree.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know, it was an awesome group of guys that we got together, and you know, I couldn't be prouder and more grateful to work with all these fellas. Yeah.
Very, very cool. The new record is self-titled. It's Dallas' second. Dallas Burrow is out on Friday. Let's keep going here. Live from Guero's here on Texas Radio Live.
All right. This next tune is one I wrote with a friend of mine, a guitar player named Chad Pope, and it's called Born Down in Texas. Well, I was born down in Texas, and that's where they're burying me. Well, I was born down in Texas, and that's where they're burying me. I got me a woman up in Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I've been down to Louisiana, chasing that voodoo thing. I've been down to Louisiana, and I've been chasing that voodoo thing. Take me back to Texas, oh Lord, so I can hear the angels sing. All right. Call up my Memphis mama, I'll tell her to meet me in New Orleans. Buy yourself a ticket, baby, on the Mississippi River Delta Queen. I'll be coming east across the old Sabine. Well, I said south of the Red River and up north of the Rio Grande. I lost south of the Red River and up north of the Rio Grande. That's where they dig my grave, child. I hope you understand. I was born down in Texas, and that's where they'll bury me. Oh, I was born down in Texas, and that's where they'll bury me. So give my love to that woman up in Memphis, Tennessee. So it's kind of a song about rambling around the deep south. Here's a song about coming back home to your family. It's called Easter Sunday. wake up in the morning. This big house all alone. I wish I'd never left, babe. I wish you'd come back home. We could plant the garden. We could plan a life. We could be starting over. A man and wife. It's almost Easter Sunday. Jesus rose from the dead. Well, it would be a miracle if you'd forgive the things I've done and said. And won't you help me, Jesus? Bring my family home. Come Easter Sunday, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. So I guess I picked myself up by my own bootstraps and rise to the occasion before I collapse. I pick up a couple groceries, I do the dishes and I sweep the floors. In case my prayers are answered, you'll come walking through my door. 'Cause I've done my fair share of rambling and running wild. Ain't nothing in the world that compares to a woman and a child. So won't you help me, Jesus? Bring my family home. Well, come Easter Sunday, I don't want to be alone. Don't want to be alone. Won't you help me, Jesus? Bring my family home. Oh, come Easter Sunday, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone.
Very nice. Dallas Burrow live, y'all, here on Sun Radio. It's Texas Radio Live from Guero's. Dallas, you're a young man, but these are not songs about, you know, beer and pickups and,
Sure.
and chasing girls and stuff. This is kind of, you know, there's substance to what you're doing with your music. Where does that come from?
Thanks. I mean, I've got songs like that, you know. It's not like I don't.
No, we don't want songs like that. We want songs like what you're doing.
But you know, I think part of it is my dad being a songwriter. So you know, from an early age, I was exposed to you know, to good music.
Yeah.
And so that I think factors into you know, what you know they kind of describe as having an old soul, maybe.
Sure.
And then too, you know, growing up, going to the Cheatham Street Warehouse, Kent Finley Songwriter Circle, just always being around, you know, high caliber songwriters, and so it was always impressed upon me that, you know, as important as anything is having, you know,
good songs.
Good songs.
Good songs. Absolutely. Right. I was going to ask you about your dad. Your dad kind of figures prominently on a couple of songs on the new record, the self-titled second record, which is coming out on Friday. He ran around with some guys back in the day that were legends.
That's right.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, actually, right here in this neighborhood. So my dad used to run around with Towns Van Zandt and Guy Clark, and up in Nashville, but also here in Austin, and you know, around the Continental Club and stuff like that. And so you know, he's got this wild story about some crazy night in the '70s up in Nashville. Towns and Richard Dobson and John Lomax III, who is you know, of the Lomax family that you know, famously went and recorded all the bluesmen down in the Delta. Well, they were all hanging out, and they wound up on some farm down in Hendersonville, and Towns Van Zandt suggested that they should become blood brothers, and so they got a knife and cut their arms, and my dad became blood brothers with all these guys, and so you know, so all those, you know, good stories about Towns, colorful stories about Towns have been, you know.
Some of those town stories are actually true too.
Right.
You know,
right.
Some of them. For sure. Yeah. Absolutely. That's really, really cool. Is your dad still living?
He is, man. Yeah.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, tell him we said hi. I hope he's listening.
I will, man.
Got to be proud. Dallas Burrow. Let's keep on going here just a bit longer. We've got live music here from Texas Radio Live. Brought to you in part, by the way, our underwriters include Austin Subaru, Frontier Bank of Texas, and Bud Light. Dallas Burrow. Take it away, bud.
Let's do Holy Grail. It's a tune called Holy Grail. Some say that it's the cup that Jesus drank from, locked inside a chest in some dark and dusty tomb. Others will tell you it's a story that came from a metaphor at best for Mother Mary's womb. I've been around the world on the trail of God in song. I found the Holy Grail, and it's been true love all along. When I was young, I thought that love was a woman who give you what you wanted and then leave you alone. As I've grown older, I found that true love wouldn't leave you alone if you were the last one on earth. I've been around the world on the trail of God in song. I found the Holy Grail, and it's been true love all along. So take your time, son, I know that you will find it. It's a wild ride, I'm sure that you won't mind it. In all my years of rambling and a gambling, I found happiness as a family man. Now you can read between the lines. I've been around the world on the trail of God in song, and I found the Holy Grail, and it's been true love all along. True love, it comes in all shapes and sizes. It's why the sun rises. It's where the land meets the sky. And with true love, It don't wear no disguises. It don't tell no lies. It's the grand prize. It's the reason why that I have been around the world on the trail of God in song. I found the Holy Grail. You see, I've been around the world on the trail of God in song. I have found the Holy Grail, and it's been true love. It's been true love. It's been true love all day long.
It's Dallas Burrow live. Guero's Taco Bar on South Congress for Texas Radio Live here on Sun Radio. We got about another half hour worth of music. We're going to take care of a little bit of business here real quick. We want to thank a few more of our sponsors, underwriters that is. Tacobas Boots, who headquarter right across the street here on South Congress. Matter of fact, Billy, who is probably wearing a Santa suit, or I think most of the folks are wearing Santa suit because we're working on our Christmas in July thing. By the way, if you donate to Sun Radio during Christmas in July, Tito's Handmade Vodka is doubling all of those donations. So we appreciate all of y'all for doing that very, very much. Thanks also to Austin Water and ABC Home and Commercial Services helping us bring you the show every Wednesday. Quick break. We're right back with more from Dallas Burrow from Guero's Taco Bar next.
Support for Sun Radio comes from ABC Home and Commercial Services. Scratching in the attic could be a sign of rodents. ABC offers comprehensive mice and rat solutions. Specialists for your environment. To schedule inspections and consultations, go to abchomeandcommercial.com.
Support for the live music you hear on Sun Radio comes from Bud Light, a light-bodied lager uniting all Americans through the sound and spirit of music. More information about joining the Bud Light experience online at budlight.com.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from your solar-powered community bank.
Might be touch and go.
Offering banking conveniences for a mobile lifestyle to keep our community safe. And the dedicated relationship of a Frontier banker. Info on Frontier's solar-powered branches can be found at frontierbankoftexas.com. Welcome to the Frontier.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from Tacobas, makers of handcrafted men's and women's cowboy boots, plus leather bags, apparel, and accessories that are all designed in Austin, Texas. Find yours at their store on South Congress Avenue or at the Domain North Side and at tacobas.com. TECOVAS.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from solar-powered Austin Subaru, 8100 Burnett Road, now featuring the all-new 2021 symmetrical all-wheel drive Subaru Outback Premium, Limited, and Touring models. Austin Subaru will even bring a vehicle to you for a clean, safe test drive. MPG info and shop online with home delivery at austinsubaru.co.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from Austin Water. Austin Water is committed to providing safe, reliable, sustainable, and affordable water services to the community. Find conservation tips, tools, rebate programs, and more at austinwater.org.
Support for Sun Radio comes from Guero's Taco Bar on South Congress, featuring interior Mexican cuisine with a hint of Tex-Mex, authentically strong hand-shaken margaritas, and live music Wednesday through Sunday in the Oak Garden. History, menu, and to-go orders online at gueros.com.
Support for Sun Radio comes from Still Austin Whiskey, featuring the musician. Still Austin's flagship spirit, a straight bourbon whiskey, crafted 100% grain to glass in Austin, Texas, and aged amid the swings of our wild hill country weather. Available at liquor stores, bars, and restaurants all over. Learn more at stillaustin.com.
Chris Mosier Live, Texas Radio Live from Guero's Taco Bar. This seems like an opportune moment to remind everybody in the crowd that a true Texan never complains about rain, no matter what the deal is. Thanks so much to Chem-Free Organic Pest and Lawn, Still Austin Whiskey, and the Colony and Bastrop amongst our underwriters of our weekly show here. We've had Dallas Burrow live. We have a bit left in the show here. If everything goes well here. I want to remind you real quick while I can. Second album, self-titled album, Dallas Burrow, comes out on Friday. Dallas is playing a ton of shows in commemoration of the release of that record, including one on Friday at Sagebrush, a little further down South Congress, with Possessed by Paul James, who's crazy. Yeah. That guy is crazy and crazy good. Also, Cheatham Street Warehouse, Kent Finlay's place down there. We have Sterling Finlay playing part of the band this evening. That's on Saturday. Lonesome Rose in San Antonio on July 30th. You're going to be playing the Starlight Theater in Terlingua.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that.
How cool is that? So you've never done that before, right?
It's my first time at the Starlight. That's right, yeah.
Super, super cool. That's absolutely magical place. And then also in your hometown of New Braunfels, another family-affiliated place,
Right.
Which is the Redbird Listening Room. Tell us about that and how you're connected to it.
Yeah, so my family and I have opened a listening room called the Redbird in New Braunfels. So if anybody's ever down that direction and wants to join us for we have a songwriters night every Thursday night, and we have a concert every Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock. And we've had guys like Dale Watson and Walt Wilkins and Susan Gibson, and we've got Courtney Patton coming, and so a lot of great music down there. But I'll be there on August the 15th.
Very good.
Performing the album.
Right on. That's the Redbird Listening Room in New Braunfels, Texas. Let's squeeze some more in here while we can. Dallas Burrow live.
Cool.
Texas Radio Live from Guero's on Sun Radio.
There's one called Independence Day.
Heading down to the old county fair. Hope I might see you there. You got a kiss that I want to steal, hiding at the top of the Ferris wheel. Get that old time feeling deep inside when you're riding me past the county lines. Shotgun in my Chevrolet, feels like every day is Independence Day. All the people gather in the park, and there'll be fireworks dark. She said, someday, baby, when we are grown, we're gonna have us some kids of our own. Get that old time feeling deep inside when you're riding with me past the county line. Sitting shotgun in my Chevrolet, feels like every day is Independence Day. Never been so in love before. Never been so in love before. Never been so in love before. I get that old time feeling deep inside when you're riding with me past the county line. Sitting shotgun in my Chevrolet, feels like every day is Independence Day. Like every day is Independence Day. Like every day is Independence Day. It feels like every day is Independence Day. Like every day is Independence Day. Like every day is Independence Day.
Told you I had a song with pickup trucks in it, didn't I?
That's, I'm thinking about those, those back roads, drinking beer, sitting on the tailgate.
Tailgate, right, yeah.
Short shorts.
Right.
That wasn't that.
No, you're right.
Don't sell yourself short. So
I appreciate it, yeah.
Awesome. This is Dallas Burrow Live. Let's keep going. Texas Radio Live.
All right, thank y'all. This next one's a tune called Look at Us Now.
The seeds of life came from the sky, rolled down on fallen stars. woke up and refused to die. They're still who we are. And crawled up from the seashores. Prehistoric fools invented our own folklore and broke our own rules. Well, look at us now, look at us now. Oh, well, look at us now, look at us now. We're caught up in the rat race to keep up with the Jones. It's getting hard to save face without our telephones. They mutate all the corn stalks and they manipulate the votes. They think they've got all our thoughts securely by the throats. Look at us now, look at us now. Oh, look at us now, look at us now. Oh. Looks to be a barren landscape, that we're running out of time, that there can be no escape from drowning in the slime. But this could all go on forever, darling. Could still be pioneers. So never say never, baby. The future needs volunteers. Wherever there's a problem, let there be someone there to solve them. Those whose hearts are pure, save Mother Nature, where the children await you, to make the art, to write the songs, to fight the power, to find the cure, to say, look at us now, look at us now. Whoa, look at us now, look at us now. Whoa. Look at us now, look at us now. Whoa. Look at us now, look at us now. Whoa. Look at us now, look at us now. Whoa. Look at us now, look at us now. Whoa.
Beautiful. It's Dallas Burrow live, y'all. Texas Radio Live here at Guero's Taco Bar. There's a little bit of weather making its way through the area. This reminds me of a key moment at Woodstock. Are you guys familiar with Woodstock?
Y'all heard of Woodstock?
when there was rain coming through, and the guy on the stage had the whole crowd chant "No rain." Can we try that? No rain, no rain, no rain, no rain. It didn't work then either, I don't think. But nice try. While we got him, let's keep going. Dallas Burrow, fabulous stuff. New record is out on Friday.
Thanks, man.
Keep going, bud.
Here's a tune called My Old Friend the Shadow. You're never alone. You still got your shadow ever to follow you. Won't leave your side. Wherever you roam, it'll be right behind you. Well, it'll always find you right on time. My old friend the shadow, always count on you. Where there's a light shining, can count on me too, my old friend the shadow. We've all got two sides, the left and the right, the wrong and the right. Well, it's day and night, the up and the down, the back and the forth, the hot and the cold, the dark and the light. We've all got a shadow, can always count on you. Where there's a light shining, can count on me too, my old friend the shadow. Sometimes around midnight, I wonder where have you gone. Tomorrow by high noon, well, it won't be long. My old friend the shadow can always count on you. Where there's a light shining, can count on me too, my old friend the shadow can always count on you. Where there's a light shining, can count on me too, my old friend the shadow. You're never alone, you still got your shadow ever to follow you, won't leave your side. Hey, all right. Hey, appreciate y'all guys hanging tough with the rain and everything. Thank you, Sun Radio, for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Gueros.
Yeah. We've arrived at the point where we got to stop. So thanks so much, everybody, for coming tonight. Thank you, Dallas Burrow. Again,
Thanks
the
for
new
having me,
record
Chris.
is out. Yeah, great to meet you, man.
Appreciate it.
Terrific play there from Larry Cheney and also Sterling Finley, who are also featured on the record. The rain's really coming down now. We got to sign off from Guero's, y'all. Good night. Sun Radio.
Thank y'all.